Hi guys, so this is Gail Francis from Gaffer Smart Art and I'm looking to make journals. So I use the Kellogg's cornflakes and I normally cut it up into these rectangular shape that I want to make my tag or even to do a collage on a larger piece and then I cut it up into a tag. So this one I've cut it into a tag size already. So now I normally use decoupage Mod Podge, sorry, and just stick ad hoc pieces of magazine strips or any pieces of strips from other design papers that I've cut. And I just stick it anywhere, anyhow. The Mod Podge looks kind of whitish, but it tends to dry clear. And you just stick it as you see fit because without any rhyme or reason, it really comes out looking really pretty and really good no matter how you stick it. So you place the Mod Podge on first and then you put some on the back of the piece of paper and you just ad hocly stick this. So from here on is mainly me sticking pieces of paper all over this square cutout from the Kellogg's cornflakes cereal box. But you'll notice I'm doing it on top of actually the magazine cover. That takes glue very, very well so that I can protect my table. So for the next few minutes, I'll just speed it up a bit so you can see what the end product looks like. So having fast forwarded, you now see coming down to the end of it, after sticking all the different pieces, what it tends to kind of will look like. And after doing this one, then I'm going to take a larger piece of Kellogg's cornflakes box and make almost like a MasterCard that you can cut it up into different pieces to make the tags compared to just cutting up a small piece from the box as well. It's a messy job, but it's also fun. It's like being a child again, and you just stick things everywhere. And there's soap and water. You can always wash your hands. So that is basically, and normally after it's finished and it's dry, I tend to snip off all the edges that are sticking off on the ends, like those extra pieces. And then I'll cut the corners to make the tag shape. So this is another one that I made that's like a MasterCard based on the decoupaging on it and cutting out all the different pieces and sticking on it. For some reason, my Mod Podge stayed kind of white. So what you see me doing here is I still felt like I wanted to put some more pieces here and there. So I did that into certain spaces, etc. because I wanted some colors, certain colors to stand out. And this is a larger piece of the Kellogg's cornflakes box. And then of course on the opposite side, you will see the clear brown part of the box, which people can journal on or write things on. So here I'm looking to see where, because the junk journal it's going into has this kind of pattern, this green and black kind of pattern. So I wanted to make sure the MasterCard had some of it on it as well. So that's what you see me doing there. Again, using Mod Podge on cornflakes box. Well, I cut off the edge, cut off the larger part of the box, and on the side of it is the smaller rectangular one that I did decoupage on as well. So let's keep viewing this, and then I'll take you to where after finishing all of them and them drying, then just basically cleaning them up a bit, cleaning the edges, cutting off all the excess edges, and seeing how I'm going to use it in my journal. So this is the Mod Podge. Everybody knows this, and this is what I use to stick all the pieces onto the cardstock from the Kellogg's cornflakes box. And here I'm snipping off all the excess edges to make it look neater. And then I also tend to clip off the little corner, the little triangular corner to make it look more like a tag. Right, so still cleaning up the edges here. It's very nice, well done, looks good. So I clip off the edge, and then I take that seam piece that I clipped off and put it on the opposite side so I get the exact shape for my tag. And then I will punch the hole to make the hole for the tag, and then it's just maybe to put a piece of ribbon or leave it as is. Like I said, my Mod Podge for some reason was staying pretty whitish. I don't know why, but I still liked it. I liked how it looked. So that's where I'm punching the hole. I still liked it, and it still made a nice tag. And now I'm gonna get my junk journal. That's my first junk journal. And I'm going to place the tags that I made somewhere inside the journal. I'm sorry for the close-up because I can't really move my things around. I'm in a very small space doing this, so it's going to look very tight. So I'm looking for a page. I think I gotta work on getting some distance with the camera. So there is where I'm putting in the tag that I just made via a decoupage or Mod Podge collage. This is being placed in a see-through plastic bag that I made with I made that plastic bag with greaseproof paper, and now I'm taking a larger Kellogg's bag, which you would have seen earlier, the completed version, but this is just the version of me making the collage on the larger piece. And of course I'm going to speed this up so you can see the end result. So having watched me paste Mod Podge pieces all over this Kellogg's larger piece of cardboard, now I'm like before with the tag, I'm cleaning up the edges so that makes a complete masterboard. With this, you can bend this in half and use it as the cover for a signature, because it will basically come out the size of like about 5 by 7 or 4.5 by 7.5. So you can bend it in half and use it as a signature cover, or you can use it as the size that it is, cut it in half and use it as a journal card. So again, I'm looking in my junk journal to see where I can put it. And I decided I have a pocket at the beginning, and I see it fits straight in. You can, and it looks like it's like a journal card, and it slips in easily into the side pocket, or you could even put it in a belly band. And it really came out pretty cool. I liked how it looked. You can write at the back. You could also put a little tag or a tab and at the side to be able to pull it out easily. And it was really fun to make. I decided not to put it in that journal, so I'm looking to pull out another junk journal. This is one more for bills and portfolio. The front of this was made by using the Mod Podge and just sticking the papers on the front. But I made sure all of them were vertical, and that gave me that kind of front. And that too was very easy. So now I'm using the collage one that I make as a tab, and I'm putting it into the see-through envelope. And that's basically how I did it. I'm sorry my video is not as good as it should be. I'm giving you a view into the junk journal. You may have seen this in one of my earlier videos, where I'm, the different pockets and tags that I made. Again, it's been really fun doing these things. I'm learning every day how to do different things and being creative, and you can open it up into different areas. That's a pocket made from not carbon paper, tracing paper, and I then put a stamp in the front. This has a pocket at the top, more pockets at the top, all made from envelopes. Again, so you could put, and I use the large punch to make that circular cut at the front. And this will be a gift for my husband, for him to put all his receipts and bills, etc. So you can use these folios in so many ways, and you don't have to call them junk journals. I hope you enjoy watching this. Give me a thumbs up, and see you next time on Gail Francis's Gaffer Smarter.